Birds chirping, waves crashing, and sometimes even your heart beating. You can hear the steps of your upstairs neighbors, music from a restaurant through the wall next door, and the loud rumbling of an airplane taking off. But have you ever wondered how you can hear these incredible sounds? Have you ever listened to birds chirp for an alarm or waves crashing to go to sleep? Let's talk about the science of sound and how we use sound in the day and night. What is sound? In brief terms, sound is a vibration moving through the matter surrounding us. These vibrations can be transmitted through solids, liquids, and gases, such as squeaking floorboards, water, and air. To create sounds that are audible to human ears, sound moves through waves. These sound waves represent the movement of energy traveling from object vibrations moving constantly at over 700 miles per hour. When the waves come in contact with our eardrums, our brain is able to translate these waves into the sound we hear. There are four main parts to a sound wave: wavelength, period, amplitude, and frequency. The wavelength of a sound wave is the horizontal length of one cycle of a wave, while the period of a wave is the time needed for one cycle of the wave to be completed. A longer period generally indicates a lower pitch. The amplitude of a sound wave is the height of a wave. The higher the amplitude, the louder the sound. And the frequency, measured in hertz, indicates the number of cycles that pass per second. Sound waves fall into three categories: longitudinal waves, mechanical waves, and pressure waves. A longitudinal sound wave is where the particles of the medium, such as solid, liquid, or gas, vibrate in the same direction as the wave. For example, the primary waves of an earthquake. A mechanical sound wave moves by displacing the air particles around it, disrupting the particles' equilibrium. The disturbance is transported through the medium and creates the sound conduction. For example, when a slinky is pulled, the disturbance caused by the first ring to the second is a mechanical wave. Pressure sound waves are what the human ear detects and are caused by vibrations or disturbances that create changes in pressure in the medium. When sound is produced, such as a musical note or a human voice, it creates a disturbance that causes air molecules to vibrate. These vibrations create changes in pressure, which can then be detected by our ears. Pressure sound waves are the base for all forms of sound transmission, including music, speech, and other forms of communication, like sonar imaging, ultrasound imaging, and acoustic measurements.
So what is the difference between white, brown, and pink noise? White noise sounds like static because it plays at a higher frequency. Take, for example, white light. White light emits pigments of visible light at an equal intensity. Similarly, white noise mixes sounds and audible frequency. Someone who listens to white noise in comparison to pink or brown can even notice it has a more fizzling sound. Pink noise, on the other hand, is an even softer version of white noise, playing lower frequencies louder. It sounds more gentle, with a less hissing sound than white noise. Finally, brown noise contains all frequencies, like white noise, but plays the low frequencies at a louder level, thus making the high frequencies play it on a softer level or lower amplitude. What is brown noise? The human ear detects sound with a certain range of frequencies, those that simulate the cochlea, which is a spiral-shaped cavity swirling in our inner ears. When we play brown noise, we hear every frequency that the ear is able to detect all at once. Where does brown noise come from? Brown noise comes from a Scottish botanist named Robert Brown. Brown discovered Brownian motion, which is the way pollen grains suspended in water dance under a microscope. Experts say brown noise mimics this motion, with sound signals changing at random, producing static. Can brown noise help you concentrate? There is a popular theory called stochastic resonance, which in the presence of noise frequencies allows the brain to tune into hard-to-hear tones that otherwise would go unnoticed. In other words, just by turning on white noise, you can hear and focus on other stimuli more clearly.
For example, you can be completely overwhelmed in your brain by thoughts like, did I leave my hair straightener on? Noise that is stimulating enough to activate the brain can help drown out some internal chatter and mask background noise, with the example of the hair straightener. Now, what if that internal chatter instead helped you concentrate, like the aim of brown noise?
Can brown noise help you sleep? Although research is scarce, a group of researchers a decade ago conducted a small study with 40 participants to listen to pink noise while they slept. By looking at participants' brainwaves, researchers saw that those who listened to pink noise had better, deeper sleep.
Okay, can you start with your name and occupation?
Yes, I'm Lucy and I'm a student.
Okay, and have you ever used an audible sound like brown, white, or pink noise to help you sleep, concentrate, or for relief?
Yes, I've used brown noise to sleep and to concentrate while doing schoolwork.
And can you just describe your experience using brown noise?
Yeah, I think it's really great. It like drowns out all the noises around me, and I also think in terms of sleeping, it helps me like stop thinking about what I was thinking about because I feel like a lot of the times when I can't sleep, it's because a lot of thoughts come into my head, but the brown noise kind of like stops it because like that's what I'm hearing instead.
And so do you think there are benefits in using immersive sounds?
Yeah, definitely. I think it just helps people like relax and calm down. And it can kind of take form as like a distraction from other distractions that are worse.
And then would you recommend it to other people?
I would.
Could you say your name and occupation, please?
Hello, my name is Taya Van Lindy and I am a student.
Have you ever used an audible sound like brown, white, or pink noise to help you sleep, concentrate, or for just relief?
I've definitely used, I'm not sure what color it's considered to be, but I prefer to sleep with a fan at night. I find that sleeping in silence can be very distracting, oddly enough, and so I prefer to have a little bit of noise in the background.
Do you think there are benefits using immersive sounds like brown, white, or pink noise?
Absolutely. I would love to know more about the difference between the colors, but I've definitely heard of people being able to concentrate better, and in my experience, it's been to sleep better.
Okay. So can you please state your name and occupation?
Yes, I am Charuna Thaplial, and I'm a Business Development Director at Human Factors International in Fairfield, Iowa.
And have you ever used an audible sound like brown, white, or pink noise to help you sleep, concentrate, or for relief?
Not which is artificially generated, but natural sounds, yes. Like I have slept by the river and also slept by ocean.
Okay, very nice. Can you just describe your experience using these sounds and how they help you or how you think they could benefit other people?
They just have a naturally calming effect, and they also have a sleeping effect as on me. I tend to fall asleep better, wake up better, like refreshed.
So would you ever consider using an immersive sound like brown, white, or pink noise to help you sleep or
Yeah,
to
sure, if they can mimic a real ocean or a real river flowing, I
Mhm.
would love to. Yeah.
Could you state your name and occupation, please?
My name's Eva. I'm a student and I work at the ARC of Southeast Iowa.
Have you ever used an audible sound like brown, white, or pink noise to help you sleep, concentrate, or for relief?
Yes, I use brown noise.
Can you describe your experience with brown noise?
I only use brown noise to help me sleep.
Do you think there are benefits for using brown noise for sleep?
Yeah, I think it definitely helps me sleep better. I used to have a lot of trouble falling asleep, but I feel like since using brown noise, I can fall asleep quicker.
Sound is a part of our daily routine. We hear sounds all around us that dictate our actions, our emotions, and our ways of living. Sound plays an important role in human communication and social interaction, allowing us to communicate with others, understand our environment, and enjoy other forms of entertainment. Sound, like brown, white, and pink noise, have therapeutic benefits and even other methods that benefit, like music therapy and sound healing. Sound helps reduce stress, anxiety, and pain, and we experience these benefits every day. Thank you for watching The Science of Sound and learning about types of sound waves, parts of sound waves, and immersive sounds like brown noise.